Hi everybody, it's Julia from Matheson Travel coming to you again from San Francisco on a perfectly glorious day. So I'm out on my balcony. And I wanted to talk to you this week about something that almost every client asks me, everybody that's going on a trip asks me about, and that's how to stay connected, how to use their phone while abroad. And it's particularly timing because I got my phone bill today, and let me tell you what not to do. You definitely do not want to accidentally take your regular American cell phone and let the data roam internationally, because I did it one day each of the last 2 months, and each day it cost me nearly $100. And that was not from phone calls. That was from just having the data roaming. And so I think I accidentally downloaded some emails or something like that. So that is rough, and so that's definitely what you do not want to do. Unless you have T-Mobile. T-Mobile apparently has an amazing international plan. And so if you use T-Mobile, you might want to look into their international plan. But for those of us who don't use T-Mobile, I've tried every different method. I've tried not having a phone at all, and just kind of winging it, going with Wi-Fi, and that's not always the best because Wi-Fi is not always available. It is very much available pretty much everywhere you go, but if you think about it, if you have a flat tire on the side of the road, or you're running to an excursion, running late, and you need to reconfirm with them, those are times that you definitely are not going to be able to rely on Wi-Fi. So another time, I took my iPhone, which is what I use, and I unlocked it, went through the process of unlocking it, and just used an international SIM card when I got to the country. And that worked really, really well. I was able to use internet and make local phone calls with no problems. Was able to recharge it in the country as I went along. But the only problem that happened with that is that when I switched back SIM cards back to my American SIM card, I lost all of the photos I'd taken, notes I'd taken, anything like that on the phone, because obviously that stayed on the old SIM card, not on the phone. So then this past trip I did what I think is probably the best compromise, and that is I had my regular phone, which was on airplane mode the whole time, but with Wi-Fi on. So anytime I was at a hotel or a restaurant, I would use the Wi-Fi to upload my photos, do anything social, and also I used it for Skype. But anytime I was needing to make a local phone call in country, I had an old cell phone. I mean, we all upgrade our devices every year or two, so you've got an old cell phone lying around. And just because it doesn't have service where you are doesn't mean it doesn't still function. And so all I did is I bought a SIM card, for my old cell phone, popped it in, and therefore I had local service and the ability to make local calls whenever I needed. And that really worked well, except for the 2 times that I was not in country or it wasn't set up and I had to use data roaming and got burned. So that's my tip for using your phone abroad. I hope it helps, and I will talk to you soon.